Concrete Castles, and welcome back to our behind the scenes videos where we talk about the recording, making, and filming of the new songs from our new album. And today we're going to be talking about Disappear.
Like magic. I remember for part of the recording process for this, we had been listening to a lot of System of a Down, and there was lots of little chromatic walks, stuff that it's weird when you play it, it doesn't sound like overly, I don't know, pleasant or harmonious or anything, but it sounds very like cool and like robotic and glitchy. That's what I took away from it.
Yeah, I remember writing it, and me and Sam have like guitar and basses on, and we're just like recording straight into the DAW, and we are writing like the heaviest thing we've ever written, and then we're like, this might be a little too far. How are we gonna make this like digestible for like a Concrete Castles like sound? And John was just like, watch this, and he just puts that little like not techno beat, but like something the 808s like and all that, and it just like lightens up the whole mood. And
yeah, this song went from like very dark to like very like poppy, like
very
really quick.
I think like as a guitar player, sorry Sam, but as a guitar player, I forget how important drums are to the songs, because like it frames it in such a way where it's like, oh, you don't need to be intimidated, you don't need to be scared.
Yeah.
Like this like riff is okay because we got a fun little beat over it.
And I feel like a lot of people like actually notice that in this song, which is weird because I feel like sometimes people hear these songs and they don't really pick up on stuff like that, but everybody was like, this song is so fun. Like, what happened? I remember doing the vocals for this song like really quick. I feel like there was something in like the what did we call that notebook?
Our inspiration journal
There was
thing.
something, yeah. There was like a notebook that we had where I would like write down stuff and like ideas for song, and the word disappear was just in there, and John was like, oh, that's like a super cool like lyric and idea, like let's kind of build off of that. And I remember getting the chorus so quick, the verses so quick, and then we got to that pre-chorus part. The I guess you would consider it, yeah. Underneath skin, and I feel like we spent so much time trying to write the lyrics for that part because there's so many words shoved into that little space compared to the rest of the song. I feel like most of the words in this song are in that part. Like there's not a lot of words in this.
I just remember writing the lyrics, and like I am not super good at writing lyrics, but we were like, we need like magician imagery, and I was just like sitting staring at the ceiling, like laying on my back, and I was like, Houdini, locks, magic cards, and I was just like running down like everything in a magic show, and Audra and Sam and John were just like writing down the words that I'm saying.
Write that down.
And then they would like put it into a sentence.
And you know what was hard, honestly, is we were trying to get rhymes and stuff, and like it's hard to rhyme stuff with psychic, and that was like the word we were going off of. I like vividly remember this, and that's how we came up. We have like ice pick.
Well, I remember the last probably section of that was like the so be quiet, and we all were like, how do we say so be quiet in a cool way? And then like 20 minutes of silence, we were like, it's gonna be so be quiet.
I like what Sam said at the beginning of this. You have other songs where it's like, you won't see me again, or where are you now? Where like, okay, what did we go through
let's write about
with our friends
experiences.
And like how we got here and all this. And this one was just like me and Sam listened to like System of a Down one time, chromatic scale, and then we were just like,
we were like magic
lyrics, go.
Yeah, this was definitely, I feel like, one of the easier songs to write on the album because it was just like a fun little make-believe song.
Disappear, vanish right off the earth. Now you're gonna see
the hardest thing about these videos, and we've not talked about it yet, it has been the single art covers.
That's really true, actually.
We have struggled so
every
badly
time
to find single art, because I'm just like, what do we do?
Well, for context, when we put out a song, we have to give them the audio, the single art, way earlier than the video. So by the time we're filming the video, we already had to have everything else submitted. So we normally are shooting the cover art for these songs way before we're shooting the video for these songs.
But this one was especially hard because, as I said, we were running behind.
And it was like what were we gonna do? It was a green screen backdrop, like.
So we were like, oh, I don't know what to do. And then I remembered, I was like, oh, magicians have,
Turbos.
rabbits come out of hats. And our amazing cameraman, Zach, has an adorable little guinea pig named Marshmallow. I was like, Zach, you gotta bring your guinea pig.
You need to bring
in.
Marshmallow.
Is Marshmallow busy today?
Because we put that little guinea pig, that little hamster in the hat, and it literally, kind of sad, but like frozen terror, because it's like, where am I? But it was perfect. Because I was going to shoot photos of it while it was just like frozen.
I just like remember coming in to shoot the video like a few weeks later, and Matt was like, don't worry, I made sure the marshmallow didn't poop in the hat.
I was terrified, because we only have one hat.
We only have one hat.
And I was like, Zach, this won't poop in the hat, right? He's like, no, it won't. But luckily it did not poop in the hat.
There are raisins in this hat, guys.
So all was well. We were fine. Everything was good, and we got our cover art.
The video for this one, this was very strange how it worked out, putting this song right after Smile.
Because, what a big difference in these
that
videos.
One was like, okay, we gotta do this super serious video, and we have this story concept.
We were like, put a hat on.
And for this one, I was like, Audra, wear this magician hat, 7 people dress up in suits, and we'll be like magicians. But
just like the actual song, just like the writing of the song.
I think, what can we do that is going to represent how this song sounds? We wrote like multiple different, like we sat down and like wrote like, oh, well, what if we did this? What if we did a magic show? And what if we did like, honestly,
there
more
were
of like
a lot of ideas for
what
this.
if we did more like of like a dollhouse video where it's like us playing and we're dressed up and
we're
then
on
like
a stage
and,
at like a magic, we're all the magicians.
And we're actually trying to do magic tricks. And I think it was just like, well, let's address the elephant in the room. We definitely ran out of time.
We did.
But I think I was also just not satisfied with like, man, I feel like we've done this before.
It felt too similar.
So I wanted to really strive to like, okay, what is like the exact opposite of what we just did with Smile? Yeah. And all these effects were it. Like
very like upbeat, fun, exciting. And I will say, this was by far the easiest video for me and Sam. And probably the hardest video ever for Matt. He slaved away for 3 days staring at his computer screen and editing this whole video.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, there's not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to this video other than, like, we had our color scheme. We've been doing, like, that red, black, and white color scheme.
Which you'll see soon.
Which you will see very soon. But we have that locked in. Okay. And then, like I said, I told us, like, okay, let's try to dress like magicians. Me and Sam wore suits. Audra wore her suit dress hybrid kind of thing. And then we just kind of had fun with it, where we just did takes against a white backdrop and a green backdrop. Yeah. And then it was really just my task of, like, okay, how can I make interesting backgrounds and dynamic transitions and all of that in the edit to make this song flow.
It looks really good.
So the saving grace of this song is that it's like 2 minutes 20 seconds long.
It is.
Because if this song was 3 minutes, this would have been the death of me.
Thank you guys so much for watching the behind the scenes of our new single, Disappear Like Magic, and we only have 2 more of these left, so stay tuned and we can't wait to show you the rest.